I very happily exited my short crude oil position today. More on that in a second. Emotional traders, which is most people, have gotten absolutely whipsawed over at least the last 2 months here. Look at the NASDAQ 100, up and down, up and down, up and down. How do you get through a period like this? With real research, not with emotions, how most people do it, real research. And here's some of mine, as I always share with you. In my opinion, just like I actually shared with you, I believe last week, Friday, I think we are at another important short-term, immediate-term juncture in the stock market where the market at this point could go either way. Why? Because according to my research, and I can absolutely be wrong, a lot of my research says that those short-term, immediate-term emotional swings are somewhere around neutrality or even slight fear. So at this point, I do not have a big-time advantage over emotional traders because they're really kind of not making much of a mistake right now. So, and I get it, right? The haters are going to say, oh yeah, the market could go up or go down. You're so brilliant. And I make all those comments you want to. It only helps my videos. Anyway, I think, and I can absolutely be wrong, because of my research, I think the bias could be to the upside from here, although again, anything can happen with earnings, anything can happen with tariff negotiations, but other than those things, I think the bias is to the upside, in generally speaking. Why? Because here is the McClellan Summation Index, and I absolutely understand on the S&P 500 and New York Stock Exchange, it has flattened out over the last 2 days. That simply means that it is not advanced anymore. It doesn't mean that things are worse. Now, at the very bottom, the Russell 2000, where I think it has come down, Russell 2000, not good. I've shared that with you for a long time. I like on the NASDAQ 100 there, continues higher. And yet again, the NASDAQ 100 is where all the action is. So I hope that's where you are. The 10-year yield, those borrowing costs as of the middle of this afternoon, making an unconfirmed breakdown below 4.54%. If we can close around this area today and close meaningfully lower tomorrow and confirm the breakout, I think that would be bullish for the general market. The dollar is nicely lower on the day after yesterday shooting way up pretty much to that line at 109.66 I had pre-identified for you, and then came way back down. Now, it isn't labeled as an unconfirmed breakdown because we never confirmed the breakout above 108.24. So I am looking for a lower close tomorrow, hopefully the day after that. If so, could come down to about 107.05. I think a lower dollar, a weaker dollar, is generally good for the market. So on the NASDAQ 100 QQQ, we did make a confirmed breakdown below $522.67 a share yesterday. So as of the middle of the afternoon, being above that line, we have an unconfirmed breakout. It would be a bullish move to me if we can close above this line today, close meaningfully higher tomorrow. And then as I have shared with you many times after that, there are points, 2, 3, and 4 are the points I want us to see confirmed breakouts above in the future. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC. I very happily exited my short crude oil position today. I let my members know as soon as I did it. Oil was down big in the morning and then really came back, and I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. Maybe it's down tomorrow too, but I'm never going to go broke taking profits. This was a really good trade. I hope you were in it with me. Potentially very important earnings after the bell today. I'm not looking backwards so much at revenues and profits and sales. I'm looking forward. Pay attention to the forward guidance.